Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, most out today's news. Alright, so Arsenal played the Emirates Cup where they play against Monaco yesterday. So the match ended full time 1-1, then they can enter penalties. Therefore, penalty, Arsenal can win Monaco 5-4. Again, as a miss one, and we will come win. Now for the match, so the match go well. Arsenal play well, even though we don't start with a very strong 11. We just play like now. Nketiah start. So a lot of uncertainties waiting for the lineup. Like those who don't get injury, where I will still give an update about that one. So the match go well, and as a winger waiting for the stadium, he was also entertained. And to watch the match, safe, I cannot lie, it was a big problem. Now for the second half, I really watched more. The first half, I go score 8-8 TV. That one said just a break. I use score forts. That one I didn't really watch it. Now highlights, I call it a watch. So but I watched the penalty shot. So that's just what it is. So I don't feel really analyze the match fully because I didn't really watch it to observe individual players. But from what is what, I believe the boys then try all their best. And another thing can't even strike me. And the fact say Arteta used Declan Rice and Thomas Partey at the same time, because I saw the lineup so once I saw that, I was very happy because it shows Declan Rice is versatile enough to play the number 8 role. So from my own opinion, when I for the little one I watched, I was happy with what he did. And for the fact two of them can play, that is what I have always been saying. You get match where you go be Arteta go use them, and for him to use them for this Emirates Cup match, he just want to show people these two people can coexist. So when I'm not going to feel maybe them be just individual replacement, like maybe Rice could replace Partey, so they can actually coexist and play in the same thing. So maybe what Declan Rice, Arteta is trying to transform him. So at the end of the day, whether this kind of lineup will play against the Community Shield, well, I doubt that, because Bukayo Saka said not really partake. I'll still give you news about Bukayo Saka on that. So that's just how the match goes. So if you watch the match, if you are privileged to actually watch the Emirates Cup match, what do you think about the match? How you go take rates our players? Who stand out for you and who flop for you? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now away from that, so for the media setting, Arteta can explain why Gabriel Jesus was missing. Remember I said before the match, I tell when I talk Gabriel Jesus no go play the match because sources have already said it, like they don't see the lineup ahead before we waiting for public domain. So the Metro, even Prick, or people don't come out and talk Gabriel Jesus no go play. Now Arteta can explain Gabriel Jesus had a surgery, and he's going to be out for a few weeks. Now the injury where Gabriel Jesus it is related to the one we make him miss 4 months last time out. So you get some kind of niggling issues. Like according to Arteta, he played very well against Barcelona. He had fun, no issue. But before this match, you can't notice get his body they do. So they can say okay, make him run the surgery. So he will miss at least 3 matches by the time we will start the new season. So he's going to miss 3 matches. So at this point, we are just praying for him and wishing him quick recovery. So that's all we can get from him. So we'll look at our other squad members who can deputize for Gabriel Jesus. Kai Havertz can play there, Trossard can play there, Nketiah can play there, Balogun can play there. But here's the catch. They asked Mikel Arteta about Balogun's situation, whether Balogun's situation will change as Gabriel Jesus don't get injury and is going to be out for a few weeks, according to what you said. Arteta can talk Balogun's situation is not going to change at all. We have other options to play with different quality of players. We will adapt. Fabrizio Romano even published this story while they tell you. So what does that mean? It means Balogun no really did for Arteta plans. So now Arteta know what's in the sea. So he no just won't use the guy at all. So that's just what it is. Well, because me individually, I feel they think this could be a perfect opportunity for maybe Nketiah or Balogun to fight it out. But according to what's in the happen now, Arteta not really the reason Balogun internally. People say Balogun don't get agreement, I won't go, I don't want to stay here again. So maybe that's what it has come to. Well, it is what it is. We'll just watch and we'll see when Balogun will leave because it's still there for us now. Now away from that, even the Gasper self come outside, come dey clarify the air. You get so Baba, because most times we will be Arsenal fans go say, why Arsenal no sign this player? This player is very good, he is very talented. Look at this player, everybody's going for this player. Arsenal no dey go for him. So the Gasper come dey clarify one thing. God talk say, Arsenal no dey only look at talent. You may be very good, you may be scoring 1 million goals, yes, but we are also looking at attitude. You get so. If you sign a player when you get the right attitude, he's going to come to Arsenal and destroy everything we've built. Yes. In the past, we've had people like Aubameyang with their egos and everywhere. We don't want cliques in the dressing room. Yes. Those apparently destroy teams. That's what happened to PSG. Yes. They have individual egos where they clash. Yes. So that is why the guys come outside and say, we are not signing players based on just talents. Yes, you have to have the right mental attitude to coexist with people. If that attitude is not right, we don't send your talent. So that was Baba just explain. And when they explained that thing, it resonated with me. Like I actually concur, because that is why many people they talk to me who no sign Neymar. Not that Neymar is not a talented footballer, but they are saying if you sign Neymar, it's going to disrupt the camaraderie, the bonding in the dressing room with this huge ego. Yes, that is why many people say Moku no sign up. So I believe the logic is making sense to you. Like you understand the point I'm trying to pass across to you. So that's what it just be. Alright, on to the next story. Alright, so many sources out there can they like do some analysis and expose on Arsenal and Balogun. So they're going to give opinion, say Arsenal is making a potential Balogun mistake. So when I read the reports, I actually agreed with them, because on one hand, Arsenal they say Balogun no dey for their plan. You get the way they are treating him, like he's not fit to play, he's not really going out. Okay, the people who won't come sign him, una know they act like una they carry the price go too high according to Balogun. Like Balogun himself will say him know they worth 50 million pounds according to him. Now Arsenal they put them high up there. Now the number one suitors we really they come for him. Don't they get doubts? They don't go to find their look at this Kamaka. So they're going to say Arsenal need to take a stand. It is either you want to keep this boy or you want to sell him. You can't just stay just up there. You don't guarantee him a place in your squad, because from the look of things, he's not a part of Arteta's project. And we know how ruthless Arteta can be when deciding who go play for him and who go play for him. Arteta no send anybody. So now what will give? Like what is going to be the solution? Arsenal have to reduce the valuation. If you can tear Pepe's contract and tell him to go to Besiktas, why can't you reduce Balogun fee? Make the boy leave. Even if not 30 million, Baba collect him. You wait the TFP contract, why you don't sell him? Because that is what a lot of people are talking about. So I don't know how to see how Arsenal they handle this Balogun transfer. Yes, on one hand, you don't want him to stay in your project. On another hand, you don't want him to go. What is going on? Time they run. Because so this guy is almost missing pre-season before the league when go join will start. So how do you think he's going to integrate with his new employers? So that's the thing I'm putting out there. So let me know your thoughts. Alright, so Gabriel Zinchenko don't welcome his second baby, second daughter with his wife Vleda Sedan. So we wish him all the best. Yes, I just thank God for the safe delivery of the wife. So well, wish him all the best, Sha. On my way, educate yourself. Don't come as I call it or say Arsene Wenger meet him for inside after the match. Call let him know say he very proud of him for the way he take turnout in career, the way he take the play and everything. Like he's really proud. So he's very happy. Remember, say Nketiah and Balogun now need the same kettle of fish, but it looks like Arteta don't see Nketiah as the person we want to use moving forward, because there's no way we use Balogun, Nketiah, Gabriel Jesus at the same time. You get something has to give. You get so game time no will be sufficient enough for everybody. So from the look of things, Arteta don't choose Nketiah to be the deputy for Gabriel Jesus, pending when we buy somebody else in the future. Because so it is his choice. He's the coach, and we as the fans, we can criticize him, constructive criticism, not destructive criticism. At the end of the day, we'll go with the coach's wishes and pray everything goes well. If at the end of the day you don't work well now, maybe Nketiah can't flop now, we can say why not is Balogun, but at the end of the day, we have to just go with the coach's wishes. Alright, for the media space, they're going to ask Arteta about Declan Rice, because they see the position when you use Declan Rice. They're going to ask and say, what inform you to use Rice for that place? Now, for those who watch the match, Rice played an attacking midfielder role, not a defensive role. He played the Xhaka role, the Xhaka advanced role, because now 4-3-3 we take setup. Okay, so patronize them on the defensive midfield. Then Rice on the 8 to the bump forward. So in case we do our 3-2-4-1, Rice and I go follow them, go forward. So Baba got the explain say this is actually the first time Rice they play for an advanced attacking midfield role, because Rice is versatile and we will look at developing him more. You get bringing him out of his comfort zone of that defensive midfield, because everybody, when you talk about Declan Rice, we all know him as a defensive midfielder. That's what he does. But at Arsenal, we are trying to push him to the limits. He gets to transform him, bring him out of his shell to play a different role. And we know that he will succeed there, because we know he's very, very good in a defensive level. So these are some of the things we will do so that we can accommodate Partey and Rice at the same time in games that require physicality. Okay, so games like at the other stone at the Amex Stadium against Brighton, we need some kind of physical players. For St. James Park, Newcastle, we need physicality. Anfield, physicality. Etihad, physicality. So some of even Tottenham Hotspur, their new stadium, those guys were there. They GK, so physical. So that is why we are trying to see how we will reinvent the wheel and try players in uncomfortable areas and make sure they can play there. So at the end of the day, how will I take see Rice playing in that advanced Shaka role? Mind you, this is the first time he's playing in that position. So what will be your assessment of Declan Rice? So also, before we forget, so they're going to ask Arteta about Bukayo Saka. So why Saka not play? Because we noticed he play and you have an important match coming up front, the match in the Community Shield versus Man City. At least with the hopes that Saka will use this one build momentum to enter there. So what is up? Why not play? So Arteta going to explain say Saka is sick. Like if the sickness is a bug, there's something wrong with him. That's why they just say, okay, no, you have no player. Maybe just leave a bench. Maybe just did that. But before the Man City match, you guys we believe say everything go down do okay, go down the hail and hurty. So that's just the way it is. So my dear Arsenal lovers, if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen, we see the thumbnail. Click on so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out.